It's beautiful.
So right off about our 2 o'clock is the top of the island. It's obscured by clouds at the moment, but that's Mount Waialeale, and the highest point is Kalakini. It's 5,243 feet. And this island is a shield volcano, just like the rest of the islands. So if you can imagine the big island, the shape of it, this island at one time was that same shape. And scientists believe that that Kauai was upwards of 9,000 feet tall at one time, so it's almost eroded in half. And that's what makes this island unique compared to the rest, and it is that it's the oldest. It's the oldest of the inhabited islands, and it's had the most time to erode. That's why there's such beautiful features and extreme terrain. White dome off to the left side here on the ridge. That is a part of a radar tracking facility for a military installation along the west coast called Barking Sands. And so we're just coming up on the back of a valley, and this is called Kalalau. And this will be the beginning of our flight up the Nepali coastline.
Dan, get ready to do some great shots here.
You can see right off our left side there's a rock peninsula that's jetting out, and you can see some light coming through in the middle of it. That's a 90-foot natural rock arch. And that's Hanapu Beach. We're headed over there right now. So this beach just right off the left side, that's called Hanapu. And like I said, that rock peninsula makes it look like it's two beaches, but you saw the arch there, so those two beaches are connected. Hanapu, the only way to get to this beach is legally is to swim to it. It's considered a sacred area. There's no vessels allowed to land on that beach, not even a kayak. So this valley back here of Hanapu, it's believed that the ancient Hawaiians used to bury the bones of their chiefs high up in these cliffs. And they believe that the bones contain their spirit, or their mana. And they felt that if that spirit power got into the hands of the wrong people, it could be used against them. So they would lower someone down by rope, and they'd bury the bones high up in these cliffs. Off the right side, you see a beautiful stretch of beach down there. It's called Kaui. Same namesake as the valley. There is a trail out to this beach. You can see it along the left side. It's called the Kaui Trail. And that goes all the way back to the north point of the Diwali coastline. And back behind Kaui is an area that we call cathedrals, and this is just a fantastic example of the weathering and erosion here on the Nepali. We're back in Kaui now. Kaui, we came over that back rim when we first crossed over to the Nepali coast. A different vantage point here. And at one time, there were thousands of people living back here in this valley. Underneath the foliage, if you were to hike back here, there's still examples of terraced landscaping that was used to maximize the surface area for growing crops and as well as for foundations for structures to support that many people.
What happened?
Well, there was an exchange of ownership, and at one time, believe it or not, they were actually grazing cattle back in that valley. And so some of the people got squeezed out, and there was also some disease that